sun bouncing off the sparkling water.
Cooling off on those lazy, hot summer days.
And nights.
George.
Barbecues.
Back in Spain, Mum, remember?
Yes. Poolside barbecues, underwater lighting. Oh, one long holiday.
Good investment, too. You've seen the estate agent's windows. They always speak to the swimming pool, don't they?
Are you going to build it yourself, Dad?
That's the general idea, yes. Well, Peter's promised to help. We're going to buy a kit and get on with it.
This year?
This week.
You'll be able to bring your friends round. Perhaps Gary?
Who's Gary?
It's her boyfriend.
Right. Well, this won't get the pool built, will it? I better go in and fill in that coupon.
Oh, the Duncan Goodhew one we saw in the Ideal Home magazine.
No, that's Cascade. Oh, they might be the biggest, but they're not the cheapest.
Oh, George, you get what you pay for. I want something that's going to last.
Oh, it will. And I can get a bargain.
But George, a Cascade pool costs less than a second car. It said so in the article.
There is no need to throw money away.
But I don't want the cheapest when we can afford the best.
Mary.
Oh, all right. Well, I won't have a second car this year. That's it, settled.
If you build a pool, Dad, I'll bring Gary round so you can meet him, okay?
Deal. Well, but go on.
No, you first.
No, after you.
Oh, come on, it's silly.
Oh,
All
right,
right,
let's build it your way.
Some milk, please, Mum.
Pool bargain of the century. Everything you need for a coveted pool in your garden. Wonderful.
Daniel? I'll take it to the post office on the way to the bus stop.
Gary again?
Yes, Dad, Gary again.
Enjoy yourself, Sal.
Thanks, Mum.
Go easy on her.
She will stay at home a lot more when I've built that pool.
Looks good, George.
Looks expensive, Mary.
Good afternoon. Like some help?
Ah, yes, we're looking for a swimming pool.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Do it yourself?
Oh, some of it.
No. Do you do a kit for someone who wants to do it yourself?
Yes, of course you do. Would you like to come inside and I'll explain all about it for you?
Right. I'm a little worried that I'll be left with all this technical detail because I'm not very good with my, I am not interested in next year or the year after. I want a pool this year. Right. Well, you do that.
Should have gone for the Cascade one, Dad.
Don't you start. But you see, I'm still a little bit concerned about that.
No. When you buy a kit, we don't just abandon you. It's important to us that when you buy the pool you want and install it properly. And it's easy for us to help because we're local. Shall we go in? Installing pools is all about planning. The construction of the kit itself is very, very simple, providing you actually get the planning right. And we're here to help you all the way through. First, I'll come out to the garden, help you with the layout of the pool, where the filtration equipment is going to be, because that really is important. Secondly, when the kit is actually delivered, we'll come out, help you with the marking out of the pool in the garden, get the level set so you're then ready for the digger. When the liner's due to go in, give us a call and then we will come out and help you install the liner. Cascade insists that we do that, and that's within the price of the pool kit itself. It really is a job for professionals. Finally, I'll come along and teach you, when the pool is full, how to test the water, how to clean it, and how to look after the equipment generally. And of course, during construction, we've got the helpline.
Helpline?
Yes, the telephone. Just pick it up if you've got a problem, give us a ring, and we'll sort the problem out for you.
Ah, so that's why your kits cost more.
Not really, no. Ours is a complete kit, and most aren't, I'll warn you. Take the kit, for example. It's very, very simple, and it's designed as a total concept. It's one order, one delivery, no going back to the builder's merchant to buy something that you're going to need on any other form of kit. And it has stood the test of time, because the first Cascade pool was in fact installed in 1954.
Well, had time to get it right then.
Exactly. It's made of the very finest materials, and these are given a 15-year guarantee. And that guarantee is backed up with first-class insurance through the London market, and there's no other pool can actually offer that.
Oh, they make them indoors too, George.
Not yet.
Well, this is the material that you'll build the kit with. It's extruded ribbed aluminium, and that's how the pool will look when it's completed.
Beautiful, isn't it, George?
It looks beautiful because the water's clean, and it's all due to the aqua genie. What it actually does, it brings all the water back to one central point, skimming off all the surface debris. So it's very, very easy to look after. As the water's drawn through, and when it's returned, it's fed through this cartridge here, and inside the cartridge are chlorine tablets. It takes a very, very minute amount of chlorine into circulation all the time the pump's running. So it saves you that maintenance. Saves you actually going out and throwing chlorine into the water on a daily basis. So its maintenance is very, very small. You'll spend more time actually swimming in the pool than looking after it.
Brilliant. But is it part of the kit?
Oh yes, it doesn't make any difference whether we install it as a fully installed pool or whether you install it yourselves. It comes as part of the whole package.
That's for me.
Is that it?
That's it.
Not much, is it?
Oh, it'll be all right. Instructions. Good luck. Ah, let's have a look. Ah, yes.
Before you dig the hole, you must mark out the plot.
Jigsaw. Oh, I don't know. What about there, Peter, where you are?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? Off you go.
Try there.
And you have to be careful where you're stacking the soil, otherwise you finish up with a huge great mound and you can't get the digger out. Okay?
Right. Well, I'm ready if you are.
Great. Off you go then.
Take it away, Peter.
The walls are built of double-thickness concrete blocks.
Where are they?
Which are obtainable from any builder's merchant.
What's it doing down there?
Making my
George!
No, you have to buy those.
No wonder it was so cheap. I'll ring Peter.
They're here. They're here. Right. Come on, Thompsons. At it. Excellent. That's it. Well done, Thompson family.
You must now build the wall. The wall must be very straight and the cement mixture consistent. Leaks and cracks can occur if the mixture varies.
Wouldn't it be better to get a plasterer in, George? Get it done professionally?
It is costing almost as much as a Cascade pool as it is. If we do that, I'll be way over budget.
At least we might have a pool this year.
You're going to have to get the walls finished soon, George, or there won't be any summer left.
I'm doing my best.
It's such a mess.
I know. I'm working on it.
Well, when's it all going to end?
Before Christmas?
That's not funny anymore, George.
What's next, Dad?
Bit more hand trimming over there. Then it's the liner.
Does the liner just go in on top of the earth, then?
No, it goes on a screeded base, and that makes it smooth. Oh, we can do that next now that the walls are up.
Is it a big job?
Not with you to help me, it's not.
Yes, is vermiculite concrete. Lightweight, flexible, and you don't have to worry about it cracking.
Oh, I see. Now, can I just check on the quantities while I'm on?
2 wheelbarrows of sand, 2 bags of vermiculite, and a bag of cement.
Smashing. Well, I'm sorry to bother you.
No problem. That's what the helpline's for. Bye.
Coming on then.
George, that's wonderful.
Dad? Weather forecast's going to be good for tomorrow.
Perfect. Right. Let's get the liner unrolled ready for the Cascade engineer. Hi, Mr. Thompson.
Hello. Good to see you again. This is Steve, our engineer.
Hello.
He's going to help with the
Hi.
diamond drop today. It really is a lovely day for it.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Sun's out. You'll be swimming at the weekend. Ready to go. Okay. Should we go and have a look? Just check out the measurements, make sure everything's okay.
George, when can we get in? How long does it take to fill up?
Not long now. 2 or 3 days at the most. By the time you've chosen the paving slabs and I've laid them, we'll be ready for our first swim.
Can I have a go, Dad?
Yes, of course you can.
The aquagenie, if you remember from what I showed you at the show centre, is the bit that actually does the chlorination for you. And it's very, very simple to charge up the cartridge. I'll lift it out to show you on this occasion. There's a locking tab device here. Where the arrow indicates on the top, just squeeze at that point and opposite, which will raise the tab, twist the lid off, and then we can put some chlorine tablets inside. One point about taking the lid off is that when you do take the lid off, don't have your nose directly over it because the fumes are quite strong. Right? It's just a matter of topping up the cartridge. And then replacing the lid, making sure that it goes all the way round, and listen for the click that locks that tab on, so then the children can't play with it whilst you're not here. And with the chlorine powder on your hands, just rinse off. The adjustment dial here actually controls the amount of water flowing through the cartridge, which then controls the amount of chlorine that's being taken into circulation all the time. So you've got an adjustment of either up or down. Now, to know how much we need to adjust it, we need to do the water test. So if we go down to the other end of the pool, we'll take a sample from down there. If you'd just like to hang on to the test kit there, Mr. Thompson, I'll actually run through the test, but as I do it, if you just read through the instructions, you'll find it a lot easier to memorise once I've gone.
Oh, right.
So we get a sample of the water up to the top line of the test cell. I'll just do that. And to get it down to the line, you'll find it a lot easier just to shake the test rather than try and pour it out, because you will always pour too much. So we're down to the black line. Just pop that on there. We take one DPD number 1. They're all marked. They're also marked on the foil.
All right.
And like an aspirin, open up and just pop it in to the cell. And then put the lid back on. And it's important that you use the lid and not your hands, because if you've been handling chemicals, you can upset the test reading that you'll get. And just invert it a few times until the tablet's dissolved. And you know precisely by comparing the colour that it's changed to in the test cell to the colour standards on the left here, exactly the chlorine content of the pool. And that really is all there is to it.
Simple.
So now if we go down back to the aqua genie, I'll show you how to work the vacuum equipment.
Right.
Let's just connect the hose to the centre of the vacuum head, push that so it's well down, and take the vacuum hose and the head, drop that down to the floor of the pool, and then just push the rest of the hose in the pool, because it sometimes does have a mind of its own, and just feed that through vertically to clear it of air and prime it with water. Right to the end, and the leaf basket will trap all the surface debris and the vacuum debris from the floor of the pool, and just tip it out, back into position. So we drop the vacuum adapter in, and then the hose up, and slot that in the hole in the centre. And to adjust the length of the handle, twist the grip, pull it out as far as you need to, and then just lock it up again. And then vacuuming can start. So, would you like to have a go? And I'll just show Mum and Dad about the filtration. Shall we go over? There are the 3 stages of filtration. The first one that we've just covered at the aqua genie.
Yeah.
The second, which is the hair and lint filter, which will stop the slightly finer debris. That you'll need to empty once every couple of weeks or so. Finally, the sand in the filter, which stops all the very fine debris from actually getting back to the pool. And to clean that, what we have to do is turn the pump off, press down on the dialer port handle, doesn't matter which way round you turn it, round to the backwash position, turn the pump back on, let the water run. You'll see some in the sight glass here. When that gets clear, the water in the filter is then clean. Turn the pump off, round to the rinse position, pump back on, run that for about 30 seconds or so, again until the water in the sight glass is clear. That settles all the sand back into the filter in a level order and washes the pipework at the same time. Then pump back off, round to filtration, pump back on, and that's all there is to actually maintaining a Cascade pool.
It's a piece of cake.
Very simple, isn't it? Don't forget that you'll need to enclose the area around here, which I believe you're going to do anyway, aren't you?
Yes, yes.
Good.
If you'd only listened.
Oh, shut up.
Don't you shout at me, George.
I am not shouting, you stupid...
Yes?
What?
Stupid what?
Oh, what are you going on about?
You called me stupid.
I did not.
You did.
All right, I did. Now, will you just get off my back and leave me alone? Oh, that's it.
Good job
hope you listen to your wife, George.
I always do, darling. Exactly 2 weeks and 2 days since we started.
Let's have a barbecue to celebrate. Let the children invite a few of their friends.
Why not?
Gary,
What? Why not? I'd like to meet him.
can I go and phone him?
Yes, of course you can.
Thanks. All right. Gary can't come.
Oh.
Sorry, darling.
It doesn't matter. I was going off him anyway. He's got a new hairstyle. I've invited someone else along. I hope it's all right.
Yes.
Of course it is.
Well, anyone we know?
You'll see.
Oh.
Yeah, we're happy. Da, 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 dee, da, da, dee, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right, all right, da, da, da. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Well done. I've got There's someone at the door.
That's a bit of me.
Dee, 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 dee. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we're happy. Da, da, da. Dee, da, da, dee, da, 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 da.
One of mine. I grew up with a pool at home, and that's where, as a swimmer, I learnt how to do the best.
Right, it's race time. Come on then, line up here. That's right. Swimmers, take your marks. Go!
The Thompsons have now joined over 7,000 families in Britain with a Cascade pool in their garden. These families may have bought a build-your-own kit or had their pool installed by a Cascade main dealer. Either way, they wisely chose their pool at a purpose-built swimming pool show centre, one of a network of show centres displaying Cascade pools, by far the finest network of its kind in the country. Each centre has fully installed landscape pools and trained personnel, helpful people with an unparalleled knowledge of the pool industry and all the accessories, gadgets and games available to the pool owner. Cascade is, of course, a full member of the Swimming Pool and Allied Trades Association that sets the strict standards and codes of practice recognised by both the industry and local authorities. Cascade pools have won every top award in both the USA and the UK. Awards presented for design and engineering excellence. These pools have won the top UK award, the Sparta Gold Award. A pool is one of those purchases where only the best will do. Cascade is market leader by being the best. Best product, best service, best guarantee. A guarantee that states clearly that whether you build your own Cascade pool or our distributor builds it for you, if a Cascade pool wall doesn't stand for a minimum of 15 years, Cascade will not only replace the wall, they will also pay the labour cost of that replacement. And this guarantee is underwritten by a consortium of some of the largest companies in the London insurance market. Only Cascade offer this guarantee. Your Cascade pool will give you and your